Chat. It has been far too long since I've had a video, guys. Far too long. I honestly, needed a break to focus more on school. But and also I wanted to do another video before I get done with all my chemistry homework. However, that's not due. I mean, it's not turned in yet, but I have to make a video. I just have not been feeling the same. I'm being honest, guys. I love what I do. I love looking at a chart and sharing with my subscribers on how I feel. Just one moment, I'm going to get my mouse. Alrighty, here's my mouse. Good old clicker. So today we're going to talk about Bitcoin technical analysis. We're going to go in the monthly, the weekly, and the daily charts. So right now we're on the monthly. We do see that the EMA, the 21 EMA, has acted as support June 1st, August 1st, and September. So whenever you see these candles, so basically in the month of June, basically July, August, and September this month, we have used the 21 EMA as strong support. We haven't fell below it, and we're just riding that wave. And you can see on the 9 EMA, we've had a whipsaw. We did break above it, and a whipsaw is whenever it's a false breakout. It broke above the 9 EMA in the month of July, and it looked like it opened in August above it, but it has now acted as resistance. So you have a perfect sandwich. You see overall volume just kind of declining from the market. And when you see volume decline, that just means market interest is out of there. There's no one buying. There's no one selling. It's just on vacation at the moment. You see the biggest interest right in this area. We do have some high volume areas here, but guess what, guys? The Bitcoin was cheaper, so you could get a lot of Bitcoins traded. But now that the price is a little bit steeper now, you had the climb up and the fall down. And what some people say is volume leads price. So once we had that increase in volume, we've had increased price. Once you had the decline of volume, the decline in price. RSI is right now at 54. Doesn't look like it's on a sharp decline. So yeah, we're pretty much kind of good there. Let's go to that weekly. We got a lot of lines. So the red line is the 200 SMA. The gold line is the 100 SMA. And then the green is a 50 SMA depending on which time frame. So now we've switched over to the weekly. The weekly, we have the RSI 46. Nothing major to look at there. We do see that the 9-day EMA is actually below. So it crossed over. And some people do moving average crossovers to mean it's bearish or bullish. So right now we have the faster over here back in January, we have the faster time frame as above. But as soon as you cross, it means the current time is below the old time moving average, meaning that it's a more bearish indicator. So right now I would like to see the moving average of the 9 cross over the 21 to bring everything back to bullish. Right now you see that volume, guys. Where is the volume? These last 3 weeks, pitiful. You can't really classify this one because this week has not fully finished. However, there is no volume. Right now, this is on the Bitfinex. The highest we have been in the last 3 weeks, we were close or over half Bitcoins traded on the 40 moving average of the volume. Not good, guys, not good. We haven't had good volume since April, guys. Since April, we have been below the moving average. Not good on the volume. But we are still above the 100 SMA, and that'd be a great bounce play if we do get a bounce off the 100 SMA weekly, the weekly moving average. We are right above the 9 EMA, but we're still below the 21 EMA, and we need that cross And I don't think that this, well, it did act as resistance one time, but I don't think this will be too huge of an indicator, that 50 SMA at 8,700. Now we will move on to the daily. Sorry for all these ads, but on the daily we have, looks to be an increase in buying volume, and I do like that. I do want to see a pattern of higher than moving average or higher than average volume, and on the green side, to be bullish, guys, to be bullish. Ooh, right now we have, to me, a bullish indicator right now on the 9 EMA. The 9 EMA barely crossed over the blue EMA, and that is the 9 crossing over to the 21. So the speed, the momentum is picking up, guys. The momentum is picking up. We are letting the 100 SMA act as resistance right here. So we've had it 1, 2, 3. Because you can see the whipsaws, guys. A whipsaw is a false breakout. You see that we can get above it, but we will get smacked down again. So first indication to be bullish, guys, on the daily 100 SMA. We do see the crossover. Let's let it lead, because last time we've crossed over in a positive way, this is what happened, guys. Price range. We've seen a 30% increase. We've honestly seen a 30% increase the last time. Looks like we have one right here. When we had that crossover right about here, we've had a 9% increase, guys. So it is possible to see something really happen here. We really could see something happen here. Right now, we need that volume to come in on today. Like, honestly, like, even still needs to pass below this. Like, this is just unbelievable, guys. So break above this 100 SMA, break above 6,800, and this downward trend, and we're good to go. The next one would be 7,400. And 7,400 would clarify, if we break above that, that would clarify a higher low, higher high than this previous one right there at 7,400. So we do need a break above 7,400 to just full out be bullish. But right now we can have a mini relief rally up here if we can let this 9 EMA cross up and let the blue cross below, meaning that the faster time frame right now, that we're going faster than the previous price action. So I'm bullish only when things occur on this. Let's look at the 4-hour, because we're going to see that crossover much easier. Again, guys, what I was trying to show you all on the daily, you couldn't see much, but you see that this gold line is the 9 EMA and the blue line is the 21. So that cross up is bullish. One more time, we've had that cross up here, we've done well. Cross up here, did well. So let's just do it one more time, guys. One more time. We do see some bearish wicks right here, people selling the top, but again, we had a better close right here, guys. We had a better close, and the volume overall is pretty good right here. It needs to continue to be right there at that moving average, guys. RSI is on that incline. Sorry, guys, it's been a long time since I had a video. I usually do stock stuff, but a lot of people are into this Bitcoin stuff, and I do want people to know what will be the best case. And we can also see right here, guys, that 200 SMA has acted as resistance a lot of times. 1, 2, 3. So 3 times it tried to get above it and failed miserably. So that's another case. So you have in steps, you have your 6,800, break this downward trend about 6,900, break 7,400. When you break 7,400, you have lots of room to grow. Lots of room, guys. So stay tuned. I'd say right now, just watch. If you are a gambler, then buy every dip, buy the pumps, buy whatever. But my case to clarify is to buy long if we go down to about 5,300, 5,400, or buy the breakouts, guys. You don't want to just buy in this case if you're not sure what to do. And if you do, always set your stop loss if you want to buy now, because you don't want to lose this all. You don't want to huddle to bankruptcy, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all learned something.